For weeks leading up to Valentine's Day, all my boyfriend could talk about was peach cobbler, so that is what I decided to surprise him with this year. A core memory of mine growing up is I would always be in the kitchen with my mom baking one of two desserts. It would either be pie or cobbler, so I will humbly say that her and I have the crown for king and queen of pie and cobbler. So I know this is a little bit after Valentine's Day, but if you were to make this for any special occasion for your significant other, food is the ultimate love language, and you can thank me later. I like to work on my dough first so I can keep the butter as cold as possible. When you're working with pastry, it's really important to have cold butter because when it melts in the oven, it releases steam, which creates those pockets in the dough for those lovely flaky layers. So once it looks like that, pop it in the freezer and we're gonna work on the filling. For some reason, my sugar was clumpy as hell, so I'm breaking it up in a sifter. Disregard this whole part if you have normal sugar. And then we're gonna add in some brown sugar, and I like to give that a quick mix because the juices from the peaches break down the sugar and it makes the spices so much easier to add. But we are going to add in some cinnamon, allspice, and not to Ina Garten, you guys, but grated nutmeg is top tier. The ones in the container will do, but I'm telling you, this makes all the difference. Add in some vanilla, give it a quick mix, and pop it in the fridge. One thing I don't like is a dense cobbler topping, so I like to use buttermilk as my liquid because since it's more acidic, when it reacts with the baking powder in the oven, it creates carbon dioxide bubbles, which help the pastry rise, and it also makes them super fluffy. I like to use an ice cream scoop to assemble. I feel like it distributes the topping a little bit more evenly. Also, optional step, but I doubled the recipe because I like a little extra on top. But once you have it ready to go, pop in the oven, bake, and then look at that. Perfection. I'm telling you right now, the flaky buttery topping, the spiced peachy notes from the filling are going to make those taste buds dance. And also, what's peach cobbler without ice cream?